What's good, guys? And it's Mark Two here, back on another video. I'm not really. Oh yeah, today I want to talk about productivity. Now, what is productivity? Honestly, I stumbled over this video idea because I just got back from the gym. I was doing my workout, and during the workout, I started noticing some things and some changes during my workout. I noticed I was more focused, more like into it. You feel me? Like today, I really decided like, hey, I'm a full-on lock in with my body and my mind, and I'm gonna get this workout done. So that's what I did. Locked in, body and mind. I got the workout done. You feel me? And when I tell you, that was probably the most. I'm gonna put you guys like because matter of fact, nah, I got a tripod for a reason. Oh God, bro, I literally got YouTube equipment for a reason. You feel me? Why not use this shit? Bro, I literally bought all this shit for a reason. So I'm gonna use it. But yeah, so during the workout, I was like, oh yeah, hold on, let me pause this shit. All right, fuck it. I was trying to figure out the angle and shit, but I'm finna just rock with this. But anyway, during the workout, I was figuring out more ways to, I guess, be more in the moment and be more into it, you know, with the workout. And I feel like as a result, I had a much better workout because instead of like in between sets, like sitting and scrolling, I actually reflected on my workout. You feel me? I started questioning things like, hey, when you did this and you did this on this rep, how did you feel? I was noticing changes and shit so I could improve, so I could evolve. I feel like that's all what it comes down to is evolution. I feel like productivity to me is you're doing the things that you need to do to stay busy so you can evolve, you know? You're doing important things in your life to get to that next level, to get to that next step. You know, you're doing positive things and positive influences and changes and all that. And I feel like overall that's just really powerful. That's just really powerful. Honestly, I'm kind of contemplating like whether or not I want to smoke some Zara or not. I haven't smoked no weed all day. I've been off a cart, but like I ain't even been high like that. You feel me? And a nigga took the ass shot today. Now, I don't really want to go to the military, bro. That's not some shit I'm gonna do. I'd rather be homeless. Keep it a buck. And I'm not going to the military. Like, I know I passed the test. I know that. But I'm not a dumbass nigga. But like, bro, that's not some shit I want to do, though. You feel me? Instead, I'm about to be productive in what I actually want to do. A lot of things go into productivity, you know, and I'm gonna touch on some of those things. I'm gonna touch on time for one. My mother, you know, she was always telling me like, make sure you study, you know, test is coming up, blah blah blah. You're running out of time. And I feel like I spent too much time, right, studying for that test. I spent too much time putting in hours to pass the test. You feel me? Like I was doing both. I was doing that and on my business. But I think it's just time for a change. Time for a shift of focus. Use all of my time into getting the life that I want. Because the life that I want, in fact, I'm gonna touch on that too. You know, you have to have a goal too. We're gonna touch on that. But time is very important. Productivity and time go hand in hand. Because think about it. If you're actually locked in, like 20 minutes of work goes by just like that. Versus you scrolling on 20 minutes and it feel like it been hours, bro. And you like, damn, Well, that was a waste of time. It all depends on how you use it. Time is valuable, you know. Like, in this world that we live in, this dimension, in this reality, time is important. How you use your time is also important. You want to value it, because at the end of the day, that's the one thing somebody can't take away from you is time, bro. Like, even if you die, bro, or not, I don't know about it on that. I'm not even gonna speak on that. But bro, look, I know why you living, bro. How you use your time is how you use your time, bro. Nobody can take that away from you. Like, and you may be thinking some bad shit. Like, oh, what if I, you know, you might be thinking some bad shit. Well, you also gotta think like, bro, what did you do with your time? Because it took time to get you in that situation, right? And you made a conscious act to get to that situation. Time. Use your time wisely. You really want to be productive, bro? Use your time wisely. Start planning shit out. Like, I was unorganized as fuck, bro, until I started making a schedule. So, that's time. Another key point I want to touch on is goals. The reason you probably not productive is because you got no goals, bro. You probably just think some shit and just want to do it on the spot. Like, that's not productive, that's impulsive. That's impulsive behavior. If you just think something and then act on it, that's not being productive. You have to have a goal in mind. There has to be a reason for you being productive. You know, even if the reason is little, even if it's small. Like let's say, all right, everybody should have goals, bro. Even if it's small as fuck. Like, let's say your goal is to get whiter teeth. All right, what can you do to get whiter teeth, bro? And how are you going to use your time to get whiter teeth? Is you gonna go straight to bed and not spend the 2 minutes brushing your teeth, bro? Or you gonna take that time, maybe lose like 2 minutes of sleep, maybe lose some sleep to get your teeth white? Goals. You have to have a force that's driving you to accomplish. Those are goals. You don't just want to act mindlessly. You want to have something in mind and envision to help you with your productivity. Me, I have a lot of goals. The reason I do what I do every day is because I want to better my life, those around me, and overall just, you know, evolve. You feel me? I want to take control. I'm taking control of my own life. That's why I'm productive. Like, that's my goal. Take control of my own life. Build the life that I desire. You know? Not just physically, but also spiritually. You have an internal voice inside that you have to listen to. You have something inside you that also has wants and needs. Don't ignore that. Acknowledge it. Ever since I started doing that, I've been productive as fuck. Cause it's just like, dang, everything I do just resonates with my higher purpose, bro. Like, even now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to smoke no more. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even got that much weed left, bro. But still, well, actually not. I probably got like 4 or 5 blunts left. But still, I don't even want to smoke them bitches though. I'm trying to fucking shit, be productive. Be productive. I don't even want to be high today. Shit, I'm gonna go the rest of the day sober, bro. See how much I can get done. Goals. Number 3. Another thing I want to touch on is, let me think. What goes with productivity? Time, goals, and I'll probably say your mindset as well. If you have a, let me just put it like this. Weak mentality equals weak things. Let me break that down. A weak mentality and a strong mentality. I'm gonna give you an example of both. I'm gonna start with the weak one first, where I came from. Me, I'm gonna use myself as an example, bro. A weak mentality. Back in the day, bro, well, not even back in the day, like I say probably even like a month ago, bro, even like a couple months ago, just January, like on New Year's, bro, I changed to a whole different person. But that person before New Year's, before 2025, bro, I didn't think, I didn't have no goals, I didn't have no morals, and I bullshitted my time. Only things I really cared about was having fun. That ass. Just having fun, women, and money, bro. That's a weak ass mindset. Especially since where I was. I'm 19 now. My birthday was yesterday. I do have some vlogs coming for y'all. Bro, look, I be slacking, bro. Like, I don't even be, look, I be editing, bro, but it just be taking so long to edit the videos, bro. But I will say this. I'm gonna post weekly. Y'all will get a video like every week, bro. I say that. But anyway, let me go back. Let me circle back on track. We was talking about weak-minded. All right, cool. So that's a weak ass mindset, because it's like, dude, look where you're at. You're 18, you're in your mama crib, almost about to be a year since you've been out of high school, and all you do is fuck bitches and get money. No, you don't even, bro, not even getting money, bro. Getting no money, bro. Spending all the bread, low key. Like, when I tell you I would drain my bank account to fucking zero, bro, I would drain my shit to zero. I was eating bullshit, eating unhealthy, smoking, drinking, vaping, just a bunch of bad shit. The only habit I really have now that's bad, I wouldn't even say bad. Everything bad and good is what you define. Right now, I'm only speaking to you I'm doing this video for me. I'll be watching my videos. And two, this is coming from my perspective. What I think is good and what I think is bad. It's up to you to decide. But all of that, drinking, smoking, partying, having sex, wasting my seed, beating my shit, fucking watching porn, just doing all this other shit, bro. That's a weak ass nigga, bro. I was acting, bro, look, I was really acting out of like a beta mindset, bro. A beta mindset. And I had friends that, you know, I had friends and people around me that reflected that, low key. Everywhere I looked, that's all I was surrounded by. Just people that were on that same mentality as me. That's a weak-minded. No morals, no goals. You have no worth. You have no self-worth, no value, nothing. It's like you're just a fucking zombie just living, bro. Just acting on impulsive thoughts, just doing whatever you want. That's low. No, that's a weak mind. Because you have no control. Your mind can just tell you anything, you just go with it. If your mind say, hey bro, let's go rob a bank right now, your ass will probably do it. But that's weak-minded. Now, I'm gonna give you an example of my mindset. Look at my videos now. Those of you who know me, bro, those of you who know me, look at me now, the person I'm becoming, and look at the old me. The old me, out all night, drinking, partying, smoking, all this other shit. The new me now, in the house, working on himself, working on his goals, stacking up bread, trying to fixing his life into what he wants, shaping it into what he wants. Like, a strong mindset, bro, is we all have a choice, but it's choosing to take control. That's a strong mindset. Choosing to take advantage of the opportunities presented in front of you. That's a strong mind. Choosing to become something better instead of just wasting away. That's a strong mindset. We can all have a strong mindset. We can all have a strong mentality. All we gotta do is lock in though. First video I made was called Lock In. That video I really made just to let people know, like, hey, new year, I'm on some different shit. You feel me? New year, I'm on some shit to where I could really grow and elevate. You feel me? New year, I'm not, bro. New year, if you not with me, bro, if you not willing to make changes with me, bro, you don't deserve to be in my circle, bro. Like, I started taking back what was mine, bro. My life. I had no respect for myself, no respect for others, none of that. And it was just like, people could just say, do whatever, get under my skin, all types of shit, bro. It's like I had no control over my life. But it's like now since I'm growing and elevating, bro, it's like I don't control everything, but I have a good amount. I have control. I can control the things I can control. The things I can't control, that's just life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just on a journey. I'm not gonna lie, the things you can't control, those are the things you just gotta see through. Those are the things you just gotta ride out and live, cause that's just life. That's the things you can't control, those are supposed to happen for you to get somewhere. Like things you can't control, I'll probably say like death, bro. Death. Like if your grandma died or some shit, bro, you can't really control that. Or if your goddamn house get burnt down or some shit, you can't really control that. Those are just some things you can't control. You feel me? The universe you can't control. You only coexist with the universe. Damn, that shit was powerful. But strong mindset, mentality. That's another thing that goes along with productivity. And then, bro, also I'll probably say the way you are being productive. I feel like, cause like, look, I was watching some shit earlier, and it did make sense. It made sense. It was like the more serious you are, the more you're gonna procrastinate. Cause it's not really like you're lazy, but it's more so like you're so serious to a point where you convince yourself like, I don't even want to do this shit no more. It's like, I'm gonna give you 2 examples. Number 1, let's say, right? Let's say you were gonna go to a party, bro, right? Your homie call you up. He's like, hey, bro, it's gonna be girls, it's gonna be music, we gonna be turned, we gonna be late, just hyping it up. You feel me? Right? Let's say you got a homie that bring that shit to you. And let's say you also got a homie that bring this shit to you. Hey, bro, let's start a business. Let's get money, move our parents out their cribs, do all this positive shit, bro. Since we're in an age of instant gratification, majority of you niggas, bro, majority of you people, majority of y'all would pick the party over making bread. And that's what's wrong with y'all niggas, bro. And that's what's wrong with some of these people, bro. Low key. It's like, damn. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I do have my moments where, you know, I might go out. But at the same time, I keep it respectful though. Cause it's like, I know my boundaries and I know my self-worth. Like, anything I don't want to regret in the future, I'm not gonna do. So, oh, boom, for instance, I'll never drink again. I promise you, I'll never drink again, bro. I promise you. I remember it was my homeboy's birthday, right? And I went over to his crib, and I don't even drink, bro, right? But they was passing around shots and shit, you feel me? Now, even though I only took 1 shot, I had already told myself, like, we're not drinking, we're not doing this shit no more, right? And then I went ahead and took that shot. And that had been a month since I, like, stopped drinking, bro. Twin. I wouldn't say I had a problem. I never had no drinking problem, though. Don't get it twisted now. I never had no drinking problem, though. But it's just like, I know what it does to you, and I don't want to fall into that. I've really only had a drink like a handful of times. And that's it. There's only been a few occasions where I've had a drink. You feel me? But anyway, I made that conscious decision, like, I don't give a fuck how many times I already did it. I'm not gonna do it no more. And guess what? I went and did it. Next day, I woke up sick as fuck. I kid you not. I was sick as hell, bro. And I promise you, I was sick, dead ass. Like, look, I went from ain't been sick in like a minute, like a hot minute, to like I couldn't get unsick. Now when I tell you sinuses, that shit stuck with me the longest, and a cough, bro. Now when I tell you symptoms, but I didn't take no medicine though. All I did was fast and drink water. But that shit took like 3 weeks to get over though, bro. Just my body naturally. Like it took like damn near a month. So after that shit, I was like, damn, bro, this fucking alcohol got my body so weak to the point it took me a month to recover from sickness? What the fuck? Swear. I was like, how this shit even possible, bro? And I regretted my decision so much. Every day I was fucking sick, I said, damn, why the fuck did I drink? And it's like, I can still feel it, bro. It's like, I can still feel it too. It's like for a hot minute, that shit never went away. It's like, I still felt that. Like, something in me changed, bro, because I decided I'ma fucking drink. Instant gratification is never worth it. You have to think, don't live in the future, but do think ahead. Stay in the present, but think ahead. Think about your actions and what consequences they could lead to. Mark Terrell, I'm out.